Wow. Would somebody like to tell me if I'm live? Poor favor. Oh, I'm live. I don't need your guys' help. Fuck you all. I mean, bleep. Edit. Customization.
You are live.
Cancel. Heard that. Eddie said first. That's so fucking typical from Ed. So then we go here. We go here. We go here. We go copy link. And we go here. And we quote tweet.
Super shy, super shy.
And we link that bitch. And then we click this to make sure the link works. And we're good. Close that. And we send this to the group chat. All right, let's get right into the news. Yo, Kyle, while we wait, you wanted me to show you this kick dashboard in OBS?
Give me like 2 seconds.
Oh, this is why we don't do it, bro. You're always bullshitting.
Bro, why did they... This is the thing with like COD, bro, and just the CDL and everything. Like they just use the Bass. They're using the Bass B as like the AR and like the trailer and like the G3.
What, for like the CDL?
Yeah, for like the CDL packs. They're showing the like,
oh yeah,
skin
I just saw a Holger as well.
Like
yeah.
Oh yeah, the Holger is what I meant by the G3.
Oh.
But it's like, put it on the actual guns, bro.
They're clueless, dog. They're clueless.
I know they're clueless. They're like LeBron in the finals, bro. I got no help. That's what my go-to saying recently. Playing League last night, and I was like, bro, I'm like LeBron in the finals. I got no help.
The lights were just too bright.
For my teammates, bro. They were blind.
All right, what's the sauce, Nick?
All right, let's go to Emily. So go to your Kick dashboard. Let me mute this stream real quick. Yeah, open up Kick.
Okay.
And then you go to Creator Dashboard.
Yep.
All right, so you're gonna copy that link.
That link at the top.
Yep.
Okay.
You go over to OBS.
Custom browser doc.
Doc. Custom browser doc. Yeah. Name it whatever.
Okay.
It didn't show up.
I hit apply. I don't see it though.
Custom browser
Wait, what the
doc.
fuck? Hold on.
When it pops up, it has like doc name and then URL. And then you have to select it and hit apply. I do remember it being a little bit wonky. Maybe try it out a couple times until it pops up, because it should work eventually.
Okay. I got it.
And then you just put that shit in your, like if you drag it next to your stream preview.
Yeah.
You just embed it in your OBS. And from there, that's where I see chat. That's where you can see your stream preview. That's where you can edit your title and your category.
But how do I like, oh, look, I can scroll up and down. How do I scroll left and right on it?
You just have to make it bigger or smaller. You know what I mean? Like drag the source itself to the left or to the right. And when you drag it all the way to the right, it should be as big as it possibly can be.
Yeah, but I can, okay, I guess I can kind of hit edit stream info there. I saw you, so you don't have chat in your, In your OBS, you just have your whole dashboard.
Yeah.
So you don't have a chat, you don't have activity feed.
Oh, but I can see my activity feed too. I can't right now because I just put my YouTube chat and it covers up my Kick dashboard, but no, I can see my activity feed also. You just have to make it big enough to see everything. Kobe said Alley Cat in my chat. You should DM her, Kobe. I think it would go well for you actually. Draws as a 0.5 in S&D's dog shit. Did you get it?
I think so. I'm gonna send you a picture and ask if this is what yours looks like.
All right.
So I'm excited to see what work they did in the offseason.
All right, Atlanta FaZe, the heavy favorites coming in here. LAG, though, they just pulled off an upset over LA Thieves, and the Gorillas, well, they're looking to take down a juggernaut. They've been close. They've gone to those game 5s, but they haven't been able to finish. How do Assault, Fame, and DiamondCon get it done with Estriel today?
Well, you bring up Estriel. This is a guy that started off as a search and destroy player coming up in the AM scene, and for him, he's got to get.
I just texted you.
Has been particularly great in that game mode.
Yeah, just like that.
The Karachi that they had, it was Fame popping off, going on that huge.
And then activity feed, like,
picking up streaks. So
even for me, like my activity feed is never moving fast enough to where I need to see like more than 1 or 2 things at a time. And if I can, I always just you can scroll on it, you know.
Of Atlanta
Yeah.
FaZe, right? Where Atlanta was probably first and second and everything. Unfortunately for LAG, they're last and everything else. So for them, it's just about what work they kind of put in to work on their team chemistry. For me, I'm looking at DiamondCon right now. He's rocking 1.07 overall. That's the best on LAG right now. And I find that to be a little bit unacceptable, especially when you have a veteran and world champion like Assault on your team. So for LAG, this is definitely going to be a prove it series for them.
Well, we know both teams have pretty solid coaches at the helm. Let's take a look at the maps and modes that these two decided to play on. Sub-base Karachi, a double dose of invasion.
All right, let me see the pick'ems for this. We got everybody's got Atlanta. I said 3-0. You guys both said 3-1.
On that map, the fact that they let it through, knowing it's LAG's best hardpoint, I'm wondering if this is going to be a test for them. And then also in that middle, the Karachi invasion, also Atlanta FaZe's preferred map. So for LAG,
Damn, a 2-week break and there's only 17,000 viewers. Sure.
Kicking things off here in week 3. It's got me all kinds of excited.
How many do you think there would be on Twitch right now?
Say it again.
Let's get right into the predictions.
They just took a 2-week break and there's only 17,000, 18,000 viewers now.
I'm going red today, Atlanta FaZe.
I'm also going with my
I'm just saying.
side today, Atlanta FaZe.
Twitch probably double.
Probably.
I think it's gonna be like super easy though.
And the fans so far have tied me and Alley Cat with a better record. They are all going Atlanta FaZe. Nameless does not have a chance to catch up until match number 2. Remember, though, if you didn't get your voice heard there on that pick'em, you can still get your picks in right now. It's your last chance, so scan that QR code before these games kick off.
Maven and Merc.
Why
do you say it like that, bro?
It's Maven and Merc.
Oh, what the fuck? That was weird. You're ahead, bro, but that was weird as I'm refreshing.
Yeah, it's good. I wasn't a great setup. I gave it my all.
He said Maven and Merc.
There were some changes that came through over the holiday break. Before the break, Subbase was kind of like your Bocage. Let's have 80 engagements. Everyone's flying around. Y'all spawn on top of each other, smash through doors. We're having fun. Boo, boo, pew, pew. There were some changes that came through.
Ooh, Subbase map 1.
Listen, that update... This is the map that changed the most, right? When we talk about adding some spawns, really what you're looking at here, pay attention to P2 and P3, where it was the much closer spawns, you'd spawn side door P2, and it would just be headbanging back and forth.
Oh, here we go, baby. Damn, under FaZe, they have sponsored by Monster. Under LAG, they have nothing.
P2 and P3. I'm talking 100 to 20, 120 to 10. So we'll see what happens here. Yeah, I think what was interesting, kind of heard the talk about it, FaZe haven't shown a ton in the hard points in the sense of they won 3 Karachis and Invasion. You haven't seen them on Subbase yet, but just talking to the coaching staff and the team, they were a very good Subbase team, even though you haven't seen it in an official match. They like it even more after the changes. So I wouldn't be too worried about it, but we'll see here in map 1. And this is probably a good test for them. Just want to get reps. This team's always been with Crowder. Like, they want to get reps. LEG is a pretty good Subbase team. Test themselves out a little bit.
Yeah,
and see what LAG's doing. They're trying to push through that top side of your mini map with that first kill.
This is already making me realize how long it's been since I've played a sub-base hardpoint.
Gets that spawn, they know.
Yep.
Any hardpoint, really.
This top three, controlling Catwalk, DiamondCon all the way on through. There's kind of split spawns, but P2 control over to Atlanta FaZe. Diamond's waiting for his teammates, but that is to be read by Simp. And yeah, I mean, you know, some teams look at Matt Vito's like,
Maven?
have to win every
Merrick.
single game. FaZe has always been a little bit different. We can experiment. Let's play everything.
Yeah, typically, I mean, well, I talked to Carter like last year, like he thought what screwed them up in champs was their map pool. It wasn't wide enough. And usually the team that are the best at the end, Joe, or what? They've got the biggest map pool. They're solid across the board. They can win when it comes to your...
Someone said FaZe won't lose this year. Haven't they already lost a series? Or did they not?
I don't think they've lost yet.
Oh. I'm tweaking.
They've got Gorillas in a vice. Maybe Estriel with his 2 picks, they can find an opening here on the hard point. Only 20 seconds left to go, Joe.
Yeah, but you have a chance if you are LA.
Simp the pimp.
Atlanta FaZe, and now look at the minimap. This is where you need to pay attention. Where number 8 just spawned, where a BZ just spawned. That didn't used to happen. You would spawn like P5, you just jump in the window. We get right back to it, but that does not happen with this new update. Everything kind of slows on down. Even just the pace of this sub base for us 2 older guys, it's much easier.
It's so much better to watch now that they have their team camos on.
They did a great job. And if you
Yeah.
lose that P2, you get spawns for P3. But now they had to deal with this break opportunity here for FaZe.
No, listen, my least favorite thing as a commentator has always been the maps where it's like, I'm getting hyped over a 3-piece or a 4 down, and it doesn't matter. And that's kind of what this sub-base was at times. So now with the spawn change, there are going to be much more influential kills. But we'll see what Fame and company.
They're all using the L4 flash hider now.
Lovely shots there into Draza.
Oh, we need the new sauce.
The trade through.
I guess so.
They go for a second from the top row.
None of them. Oh, I was gonna say none of them are using the Vanguard site, but
This team so far.
No, yes, he's been like
Assault's using my setup.
I mean, there was all sort of the LAG
he knows the vibes.
transition after the first event at Pro-Am last year. It was kind of everybody but him.
Someone said force LAG to move to Chicago. We don't need 2 LA teams, and you scammed Chicago fans out of an event. Valid?
Yeah, no, that's fucking valid. I agree. I agree, dude. First of all, we got scammed out of an event, and we got scammed out of fucking Optic too. We had fucking
That's true, bro.
Optic Chicago, dude, and then we got fucking Hoax. They wanted to go to fucking Texas. Come on.
Yeah, but you don't want LAG to be fucking the Chicago Gorillas. Like,
Dude, we had Scump, bro. Like, we had fucking Scump and Formal and Dash.
damn, bro.
And I
Chicago.
lost them all.
That's so criminal. That's actually so fucking criminal.
I was gonna go to the fucking Huntsman event too, and they canceled that shit.
Bro, like Dallas Empire could still be a thing right now.
Yep.
Damn.
But right away, they realized no trophy, right? They took care of that trophy. They're going to nade Sim. Now trying to find this last kill on a BZ. They do just that. So still a very close.
This is closer than anticipated. Oh,
Astrio 10 and 5.
gotta react to that Celium gank right there.
About to spawn on up, and Celium, he's trying to flip
Oh,
these
no.
spawns.
Oh, I thought he was gonna do it.
Next half of this game, the pistol goes for the reach out, does get taken down. But look at Fame here. Might be the one player to deal with this.
Smite Worlds is greater than the CDL. Yeah,
I already know Kevin said that.
you already know.
What's been interesting about this phase team so
Smite
far,
Worlds
they
is
haven't
happening
been
this
on sub-base
weekend.
for
I only know
years,
that
but
because Kevin said something.
when we talk
I didn't even know
about
Smite had a Worlds.
from MW2019,
Me neither.
Great at breaking, not so great at holding. Great at breaking, not so great at holding. It's been frustrating to watch them at times. So far this year, they've been great at holding, not so great
Celium,
at
gotta
breaking.
win
It's
that
like it's
one.
flipped on its head.
Yeah, it could just be the nature of the game.
Uh-oh. Lead change.
You don't have as many break opportunities. You need some nades to come in, but yeah, obviously it's definitely going to be something they're always strong.
It's just interesting because it's been the opposite for so long.
I think if
Oh
you have
my
more
goodness,
subs,
we are
you have a BZ and Symphony, you're probably gonna
5 days away from rank play.
And we'll see how this title
I'm horny.
I'm starting to really like the FaZe camo.
You do?
That's for sure.
I kind of like it. I like the white. It's very
FaZe
clean.
let this one through, knowing Gorillas would
Yeah,
be
it's
a
not
test.
bad.
This has been their best
Not mad
hard
at it.
Curious to see
Detroit
how
gets
they'll
no
do
love,
against
that's
the
true.
teams. Right now it's Gorillas. They've got
Fuck
the
the
lead.
Trae
They're
Young's
looking
game.
strong. And this is one you really
They announced
want
Smite
this Trae
2, is that
Young's
true?
to get a win here in the map one. A lot of
No
pressure
idea.
on Gorillas. Because so far, I mean, your losses have been, they're tough ones, man. You lost Ultra, you lost to New York. You lose the FaZe, man, that's it's about as good as looking at 1-3 as it can be.
Yeah, tough schedule. Nestro right now, 15-7. I mean, he's been great.
What
in
is this
control.
point swing right here? LAG, what the
I
fuck?
think he's one of top 3
Right.
damage dealer in control so far, but in the league, but now really bringing it here. On this
Smite 2 on
sub-base,
Unreal
it's
Engine
right
5.
from the start
Wow.
of that P1. I mean, just playing very passive.
Wow.
But basically what happens, you hang on to the hill, and now you're able to push on through. LAG, they are up just about 50 points. Let's go to Elicit with the Gorillas.
Front flat, hold it. Alright, I'm just living. I'm just living. Top me two, BZ. Top fast and ult. He's on snow. He has to be. He's absolutely. He jumped out dark. P5. Right here. P5. I'm trying to step. P2. P2. Top of me. I'm one shot. And he's coming back. All good. Fair time here. All good. P5 out pipes. Alright, I'm trying to pipes together. Yeah. Pipe, tank. I'm twice. I'm saying up. Right. Get job. I'm gonna go right now. Stun him. Dead. Nice job. Top P2 windows. I don't see P2 windows channeling. Yeah, I don't see P2 channeling. Let me I got top 10. I'm hitting him. He's top P2 window. Choke pisted. B-blast flame. Right here. He's low secret. Let's go. Top P2 window still, right? Kill him? Right.
Damn, a BZ. Big play.
On the left side. Nice guys. Nice job.
You gotta be an outer.
You watch mid. Watch your watch. Yeah, OE mid. I got naded. I'm looking at it. Jobs is dead. He's on the window dead.
I think I'm outer left. I'm out mid, okay?
Step, I can help you. I'm trying to step. I got you. I'm trying to step.
He could be laying down top. Yeah, he is. Crossing pipes. They're crossing pipes.
Shit on.
I believe it was Diamond Con.
Long ass listening.
Kind of a frustrating
Facts.
situation. He was sort of like, we're all good, guys. All good. Stay calm.
Someone said I could go without the listen-ins. Yeah, sure.
Get that first hill P5, on the sip, and then after that, they just get right into the window. They're able to break it. Now you have this lead, and the pressure is on FaZe. But maybe it's that pressure that they need. That is going to be 3 dead. And P3 over to Atlanta. FaZe, this 40 seconds gets them right back in the game. That was a chance, potentially, to close out this map.
Celium has no head.
Close. If you were LAG, Estriel put up some great stats.
That's so fucked.
Calm communication out of LAG.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. But this, you gotta think now with the changes, you're gonna have more ample opportunity for some swings, right? Like with the old spawns, there weren't a lot of chances for like 100-point rallies, like with the way that it played. Now, yeah, you can put teams in the blender. When you talk about being able to just absolutely annihilate people,
We're about to be all tied up pretty much.
Opening for wild point swings. But the way this looks right now, not gonna need any crazy ones. It's gonna basically be a tie game at the end of this. Now with the read in the corner, it will be Draza. Read to the other side once again. To Draza, just trying to get the gunfight when he's gonna challenge with the pistol, able to take it. He's got one more here to deal with. Trophy out into the point, nearly able to get to the box corner, but can't quite get
Stream
there.
just the comp. Yeah, bro. If there was an option to only listen to comms, I would only listen to comms.
Them up in the hard point, taking the trophy out as well.
Yeah, not shooting the bodies, just taking out the trophies. That is
Diamond
very
Con with a
important to
3-piece.
deal. With those lethals and tacticals coming into play. But again, yeah, Draza is hoping that he gets that break. He's trying to get onto that hill, but Diamond Con goes big.
There's gotta be a trade there, right? There's gotta
Damn.
be a trade there.
You're hoping for at least one. Now you have 3 dead yet again. LAG trying to get to that 200-point club now. 5 spree for Diamond. He's up to 25.
He's fragging.
13. Yeah, FaZe spawning out. Not where they want to be. You see Assault. He's cutting off that OB. But they're going to try to flip, for this P5 going to that P1. But LAG in firm control. There is that cruise.
What a sequence here from Diamond Con. Yeah, the streak now to work with over the 215-point mark. Next hard point and getting ready to pop. All the pressure on FaZe now for a break.
He's 2 off a Juggernaut. Think he gets it?
If they're able to
Yeah.
set up inside, kills that
Ah, I
they're
jinxed
able
it.
to do that so far. If you are FaZe, that'll be 3 in a row. Estriel not quite able to finish the kill around the edge. So now FaZe will be inside. Now it's going to be the streak. I think I saw a trophy in the point, so I believe you're
We're winning by
going
40,
outside.
and Fame is 10 and 24.
Let's get land at top. Trophy not going to matter. Hits the roof, takes the player out of the point. The pressure to FaZe once again to get in, which they're able to do. Now they look to hold Joe.
Yeah, as soon as you got into that cruise, though, you had I think a BZ found a kill. Another FaZe player finds a
Tough
kill.
timing, right?
Yeah, it's just a tough time. Those players get aggressive, but it's not with the cruise. Maybe it's just with the Gunny. They get a little map control off of that. Now you're in the hill, up to 223. Just fighting for map position. Celium up top 3. Trying to lock this down with Draza, who's up top Snow, and there's going to be that mid-map control. So not out of this quite yet.
Now we're in that conversation of these clutch moments that FaZe struggled with a lot last year. And over the past couple of years, they've been very good this year. The close moments, they've stepped it up where they would falter before. Another chance here for a big clutch from Atlanta FaZe, but down 20. Still the pressure on them to make the play.
Yeah, you might need that. I mean, you need a couple of kills, but they're looking for Simp. There is the trade on out. Now, I thought with the 2 kills, maybe the map control, the map position.
Oh my
would flip
goodness,
on this
LAG's
FaZe,
about to
but
bottle
not.
this.
Clutch kills on a FaZe. BZ now on the point. Fame locking down this heady, getting that info. But you can just tell just the way this game has slowed down. How does LAG want to move on?
Can't give them this. Can't give them this time like they are. Just be one.
Here they go. FaZe 3-0 and hardpoints decided by 30 points. Those close ones they've been able to take, but Assault wants no part
Big
of it.
break.
Through with 2
Gonna get
kills.
46.
The 230 mark, up 7, contesting the point, but FaZe
Oh,
able to
no.
get back in behind the kill from Sim. Now 10 seconds to go. We take a look to the other side of the map on the mini map. You see number 5. It's gonna be Draza looking to make the play. It's Celium with the pick out front. Now Big Draws looking for the opening. Next hardpoint ready to pop. Draws gonna get the kill. Able to do so.
Yeah, you had Draza just kind of lurking, waiting. LAG didn't know he was there. Still, though, the players to the front did that break. Now, Atlanta FaZe with the lead. Those clutch kills coming in. Then it's going to be a 3 dead, and you see where these spawns. Now you cannot get staggered. You have to slow down here if you are LAG. It's going to be difficult to do, but now you got to go as a squad, but that might just be it. These new spawns, they help Atlanta FaZe behind the break. There's one more push. Not
Damn.
enough Atlanta FaZe.
Bruh, they needed it. If they wanted any shot at that series, they could not troll that. Like, that is just such a vibe kill. They were up like, what? It was like 230 to 190?
Something like that.
So good in those big moments. They close it out, and I guess it was a test we were looking forward to. We didn't know Subbase was going to make it in. Just because FaZe hadn't played it yet. Gorillas look solid on it. We weren't really sure. The changes that came in, it gets in, and it's a banger here from Map 1, 250 to 230. Joe, what pops out on the stats page?
I mean, nothing. I mean, you know, there's not much that really stands out. I mean, 5,700 damage from Simp, right? He continues to have his stellar year, but with a game as close as that, obviously on the other side, Fame 15 and 27, but it was Estriel and Diamondcon, what they were doing early on. Yeah, I think the one thing that stands out to me is just kind of maybe that P1.
Yeah, they did the right there.
5,700 damage from Simp.
Maybe you put more pressure just on the
Smokes.
get some time. Instead, they really focus on the.
Yeah, that was a troll.
It's just a break from Atlanta FaZe that wins.
Can't be having that.
May change, but it's kind of hard not to gas Simp right now with the way he's been playing. I mean, I think the number. That's not the same as pubs for you guys watching at home. 2 KD. Listen, we're talking about the esports side of it. Usually, a 1.2 in a mode's like good. That's very, very good.
No, it's very good.
Very good, yeah. Which sounds maybe kind of not great if you play pubs, but in this, with the level of players you have, 1.2 is fantastic. He's the only player in the league right now that has a 1.2 in every single mode. Hardpoint, control, search, just dropping 1.2s. That is very, very impressive. Now, it's early in the year, but so far it seems like this meta, this game, is back to back.
Yeah, I mean, kind of being that flex player, right? That MCW, running that 3rd one or the 2nd sub, depending on the hill. He just seems very comfortable in this title. But LAG, they came out swinging. It was kind of right around here, where you have this extra time
I guess it was like 220 to 190, but still.
But they give up that break. Draza, he stayed alive the entire time in the back, but right through the middle of the map. Goes Atlanta FaZe, they get that break, and then you saw those spawns come in. It's deep, and if 1 or 2 players just gets caught,
Wake up! Grab a little wake up.
It's difficult to break that P2.
How big of a deal? I mentioned sort of the clutch.
Where's my dog Nate at, man? Get this man in the call.
You were very frustrated watching FaZe.
Am I not good enough for you?
I just want to hear Nate has very analytical breakdowns.
Early in the year, but how big is it like mentally? Just to win some of those clutch maps early on in a title?
Nah, that's cool, I get it.
Bro, shut up before I suck you dry.
I'll see myself out.
Oh my goodness.
You're hearing scrim results.
This is an AB conversation, and you need to see your way out.
What was the extent? It was like before D.
Actually dominating, they should be the #1 team in the league.
It was like ABC. It was like before D and E F you up like a G or some shit.
It's just been like every series has been close. Like
sure.
Alright, I'll go fuck my fucking self, dude. Sure.
Sorry, I was texting. What'd you say?
Nothing. I'll see myself out, as they say.
No, we still have a lot to.
Okay, for sure.
That's for sure. Teams are going to get a lot better or a lot worse as the year goes on. We'll see. There'll be a lot of team changes to come through, I'm sure.
Game changes, meta changes.
Yeah, lots of changes. Listen, if that's
CDL 2024 is back.
Sports with a different title every year is change. That is probably the biggest.
Wait, it wouldn't be back. It would be here.
It's always changing. But
No, they just took a 3-week break for the holidays. It's back.
But it was in 2023.
We're looking through kind of the keys to victory.
Huh?
Looking for some improvements for LAG.
Because this is the first match of 2024.
Yeah, but it's the 2024 season, Reed. Just like this is the Super Bowl's happening in 2024, but it was the 2023 season. Grow up.
I mean, it doesn't, but I guess maybe you want him a little bit more comfortable on some of these maps. But
I'm just gonna shut
no matter
the fuck up.
look at this trio, whether it's RC, Slasher, kills in search and destroy. Right?
I've been stealing like 6 waters at the end of every day from work. I mean, they don't give a fuck. Get your bag or your water or both.
In search and destroy. So
just get your bag of water.
Absolutely.
Yep, they have been since day one. For LAG though, I mean, how do you try to attack that? You know, you're probably going up against a team that is better than you in search and destroy. How do you try to beat a team in that scenario?
Yeah, I think on one hand, one thing I was surprised.
Oh, well, this is going to be a hot 3-0. After this, though, we have LAT and Seattle. That'll be a fun one to watch. Oh, wait, no, I'm looking at week 1. Oopsie. Seattle and Toronto, which will be an even better one to watch.
We weren't going to see that here, though.
Yes.
I feel like their search and destroy should
And
be
then
a little
Minnesota
bit
and New York. Boo.
Maybe if this is improved.
Well, yeah, I guess that's a big question mark for us too. You know, you have the weeks off. I know there was probably a stretch where there were probably week and a half of no scrims, nothing, right? Like everyone's visiting family, doing their thing. But then you get back in the lab, and it's like, okay.
Some teams might just go put that time in.
Sure, that's true.
I mean, maybe you have a couple of days off. Some teams may just be scrimming AMs. I mean,
I judge it all by how much time I get with Crowder on Warzone before he has to go to scrims, and when I get to play with him longer, I know he doesn't have scrims. That's
true.
That's how I judge it. Is Crowder available to be my friend or not, or is he in the lab with the boys? But map 2. We are ready to hop into it. LAG looking to answer back. It's another tough loss. They've had a lot of them. They've had some tough matchups, but they've had so many close maps, so many close series. Looking to fight back here now.
I'm gonna say 6-3. FaZe.
What do you guess? It's Abizi looking to get into the action early, and there's the first blood from Abizi.
I just like seeing the CDL operators. I mean, you got the camos, the operator.
Oh, looks very sexy, Joe.
It does. I'm digging it. There's gonna be that.
I'll let you know when the game's over.
Abizi loves running down mid in S&D, bro. It's insane. He does it every fucking time. And he always gets at least one. Oh my god, bro. I mean, I'm winning that gunfight.
Good luck with that gunfight.
You say 6-1?
It's Abizi, but the opener
yeah.
falls with the second as well. Pretty clean there from FaZe in the opener.
What's good, Yahoo? Bro, I mean, I know they're pro players and all, but sometimes I just see some shit that's like, what? What's going on here?
I mean, it doesn't always, because sometimes it's just traded right away, but the Karachi we've casted, well, it just starts the dominoes.
Yeah, it's like the non-traded first blood. Those ones, for sure.
Assault got finger tats? Ooh.
I started casting search. Like, such a difference between first bloods. You can have 6.
He's just like me, for real.
Very different. Just traded instantly, yeah. Not quite the same, but that was a clean one from Abizi. Leads to a round win. You've got one man.
Someone just said ranked play comes out October 4th. What the fuck? YouTube chat's undefeated. Imagine. It's like 9 more months, guys.
Dude, I'd quit. Why am I sitting here with my controller in my hand like I'm ready to play?
You want it bad, that's why.
I do.
Have you noticed on the CDL skins, the team name is on the bottom of their boots? Like their fucking Toy Story?
Yeah.
2 players trying to find him right now. Not gonna happen. Fame doing so well.
I noticed that either earlier or yesterday.
Still dancing with death. Finally going to drop now a 2v3. 30 seconds to go to FaZe to try and get this retake. It's Diamond Khan, who's been a hero for this squad so far. Does he have another one in the bag? Not going to be the case. Draza's going to snap, and he's going to put him down. Now 2 versus 2. 15 to go. Draza back to full HP, and they are hunting. Time is dwindling. Another fight. It's Draza popping with the pistol. Draza will drop 1 versus 1. Not enough time. That'll do it. Assault able to stay up top 3. But win the round.
Yeah, you're hoping maybe Celium is a bit closer so he can hop the bomb, because Assault's just... Draza's weak from that gunfight. Assault's going to peek for half a second, puts a couple of bullets in him, and takes down Draza. A heck of a retake attempt, but as you said, that round starts with Fame. He's going over to that bomb site, throwing a couple of nades, putting just some noise, some audio for the defensive side. Maybe...
With his yawn at the same time.
Bomb site, but he's just lurking.
Yeah.
Yes, so
yeah.
Sometimes this comes into how efficiently you can find that lurker. I mean, how much
I should have got food when Matt asked me if I wanted to order something, not just coffee.
Another 15 seconds, that might win the round for him. Like,
I had a peanut butter and jelly, but I'm still hungry as shit right now. I'm about to go find something to eat.
I'm gonna make a pizza.
I wish I had a pizza to make.
Totino's party.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Yeah, I'm gonna run down the middle of the map and just run at you. But as that is,
yeah, I'll be right back. I need food.
We're quickly into a 1-on-2 for Fame.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be right back.
And Simpin. Well, he's gonna catch you there. Great timing. You're a bad one. There is the first. Can't find the second. They were stacking. Unbelievable.
Yeah. I mean, if he knows the second's that tight, I mean, maybe he can hit like a nasty slot and time it with like the pillar and do something nuts. But now you see it from Sim's POV. He didn't really have a shot. He was dead. I thought for a moment there was an opening.
It's good, Ethan.
No, the trade is there. They're grouped up.
Which Ethan is that?
I'm
not used to this YouTube chat shit.
Stop that mid push and he just finds the time
No
to
name
catch
colors,
the ball.
no
Yeah,
badges.
gunfight.
You can see the profile picture, but it's too small to even tell what it is.
He just kind of waiting for that push, and they were in the right position. Just the numbers not on their side.
You mark any of these fools? Absolutely.
See, now LAG in a bit of a 2-2 split.
Tiger, heard that.
Jump spots, just doing whatever he wants.
Now we hop out to the sky cam.
Well, this might be maybe awful timing for Sim. They were thinking this was a B hit with how slow this was and the info that he had, and now Fame is all the way through. Did Celium, the way Cell is looking, maybe they heard that. They know something is up, and somehow FaZe get 2 kills.
Well, Simp, the guy you marked at the beginning of this, he's the one that's going to open it up. Fames is still trying to find maybe that opener. He gets one, but it's going to have to be a 1 versus 4 with 40 to
Thing
go.
is a ray gun.
Down towards that A site. Good luck.
It's absolutely deleted.
4 and 3. But you know the situation you're in right now.
Non-crumpet variation.
But they are split enough. At
The
least
no
they might be
beans
able to
on
isolate
toast kind of
Sim,
guy.
But it seems like he's tracking back to the boys now. Make sure it gets traded. Sim just playing for
Ugh.
info. He's going to get gunned. Time, though, it's so short. You got 15 seconds, Joe.
Yeah, I think they knew exactly where Bomb was. Trying to throw a nade, just trying to find anything, a miracle, but not going to happen. They both chow, FaZe win that round. And it's a bit of an odd one. I mean, you had timings kind of all over the place. It felt like FaZe thought that the...
What headsets does FaZe use? What is their headset sponsor?
Fame gets through, but then inside a red, the fights go the way of FaZe.
Fuck if I know.
I don't know what those are.
FaZe continue to take the edge here. Now up to 3 and 1. Outside of the Fame first blood, I think it's pretty much been FaZe rolling in that regard. 4 and 1 start from Celium. Now BZ, he's been right up the gut. I mean, the 2 offensive rounds that he's had, he's found the first blood in both.
So right down the middle of the map again.
This time he's got a little help, a little different, not kind of that ISO man, but he's still sending a yes, and almost a 3rd first blood. BZ then almost snaps onto his teammate. My guy's twisted.
My guy is twisted, he says.
Right through. They were hoping to isolate maybe that one player over
Oh,
towards A.
runs out of ammo.
Reinforcements are here now to help out Estriel. It's a BZ. The last player alive, and a nice round at LAG. I mean, you saw how just quick that push was. I
The
love
regain.
down the utility for FaZe. They're cutting off that player up top, Tim, trying to deal with the one player going towards Mail or towards that bus, crossing to the bomb. But the reinforcements were there so fast for LAG.
Well, I did a good job. Just so I forget who it was, the first player that kind of got shot. Maybe just staying alive.
Stay alive, yeah.
Like, he's found that opener, back-to-back offensive rounds. He had the read, but you stayed alive, then you had the numbers. Great job there from Grills. That's a big round. You bring it within 2-3, you're within a round. Things were starting to spiral a little bit, maybe. FaZe looking to run away with the search and destroy. It's not going to be the case anymore. Fame leading the way of all players. He's got 7. Diamond, who's been, you know, the best player really for this Gorillas team from a statistics standpoint. He's 1 and 5 right now in search, but we'll see if he can pick it up over the course of the upcoming rounds. Bomb in the hand of Gorillas. They're working towards B. And once it gets Fame, though, we'll keep an eye on that number 2. In that kind of lurk.
Someone said Diamond Con looks like Matt Damon.
Able to find a pick on to Simp, I believe last time.
Have they seen Matt Damon?
This time takes it to BZ. He's doing such a
Bro,
good
the
job
chat
in
is
this
just
role.
undefeated, bro.
Just keeping them distracted,
It's free
wasting
memes
time
for
on the opposite
days.
side of the map. He will get traded a little bit faster this time from Simp, so very different round than we saw a couple rounds ago.
Yeah, the problem is while that
Why
was
is
happening,
nobody
he finds
sniping?
the first
I
blood.
wonder.
The 2 players in Draza and Cells, they waited. They had a stun inside a market. That gave them the info.
Estriel looks like Hook
But the
bought
problem
on
is you played it to
Timu.
run a 3-on-3. And yeah, much quicker
Alright, I'm
trades
done.
from Sim may be the key.
Eh.
Yes, because last time, you ran out of time, right? It came down to a 1v1, you didn't have time to make the play. Now maybe you do, if you're FaZe on the retake. But they are getting ready to go. But we're to Estriel's POV, we go. The fight's going to come in. It's going to be Draza with the shots in. 3v2 now for FaZe. 20 to go. Looking for the angles assault. Diamond able to get one. He's going to get picked up. Just getting shot and tagged in the back. Not having the line of sight you need. Diamond's still up, though. Time is dwindling. Beams there onto Simp. Last person's there for the trade, and the time was everything. That's why I said it. I was like, that might be the difference. And it literally was. If you had, what, 7 to 10 less seconds, you lose this round. But Simp able to get the trade more efficiently onto Fame. They had the time to work the 3v3. They get the round win.
Not even 7. If you had 2.7 seconds, you lose that round. But a heads-up play from FaZe, a nice 3-on-3 retake. I mean, Simp, you know, they push through market, find that first player, and has the heads-up to wrap back towards those stairs and know there's going to be a player top 3. And he's the one to first chow, that player on the bridge. Because if Celium dies there, I don't know if Simp's going to have time to get on that bomb. So, nice teamwork out of Atlanta FaZe.
I could see them at Damon just a tad.
So the first 2 rounds they found success.
Just a little bit.
Sort of a BZ just up the gut by himself. The other 3 working towards B.
Let's get Emily.
That to be what they're going to get back to.
Just watching the games, you know the vibes. This one's a little boring, but the next one should be a banger.
But he's just tucked behind me. He says, screw it, I'm sending it. He's going to die right after. But he'll fly in. He'll get his opening first blood.
Yeah, LG have sent 3 this way. You saw the trophies down, but he still got stunned. Probably pops midair. They know he's behind that cinder block. He's able to take him down. So you deal with the first fast B hit from FaZe. You have Fame into a good spot. I don't know if they know his position.
I mean, the round you won on defense, you kind of destroyed them. The 2 you lost, it was like kind of clean opener from a BZ. This time you're at least able to trade it, so a little bit of a different look. Now it's just, can FaZe get this planted? What do they do around the bomb site? You've got all 3 grouped up here. You got a triangle around Fame currently. Catches one as Draza. Staying up, re-centering, snapping, feeds one over to Simp. Things falling apart now for Gorillas. Estriel last up, 5th round, looking to be on the board for FaZe. Estriel just getting out, 64 HP.
Oh my goodness.
Things
are ray gun.
Just absurd shots in some of these rounds, but that round hurts because
they're both in the 3-on-1. He's like, screw it.
Yeah, you are waiting. Fame is just waiting for a player to jump out of market and hop on the bomb, and waiting and waiting and waiting. And Draza just drops out top 3. I thought maybe he would have heard him drop, but didn't feel like it. And then he just finds the timing on the player top satellite. And then as soon as that happens, Fame's like, I have to get this trade. Shoots, shows his position. That player hops out of market, gets that trade. I mean, it all relies on the Fame. Just everybody wait for me. But because that one player gets through and gets caught, he's got to show.
I mean, it's been working for him in some of these offensive rounds. It looks like they're kind of right back to it. Fame this time, they're not playing as close to A. He's playing more around mid-map. This time, not going to find the same success. Mid-map's a BC's area of the maps. He's 6-6, but he has had a big impact early in the rounds. You now have a 4v2. We're looking to close this one out here, Joe.
Yeah, Estriel and Diamond trying to try to do something, but you are just, look at the positioning. You have Simp watching the pinch, the flank. They're going to go. They're all going to fly forward. Draza,
oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my God.
The final 2 kills puts Atlanta FaZe up 2-0.
Yeah, what he said, like that .55.
Hey, 6'2", that's what you said, Reed.
When you're phasing, you've been.
It is indeed. Told y'all.
You're fucking genius. It was 6'2".
The negatives. The one.
I peeped.
Here.
That shit was boring.
That's fucking ranked play, bro. They're playing ranked.
I have a question.
What?
Tropical Punch, Blue Raspberry, or Lemon Lime?
Quicker there, I think the one thing that stands out is we take a look at the stats.
On what?
Their prime hydration sticks.
Oh, the red one.
I'd probably go Lemon Lime.
I'm going with the red.
Mix them all and do 3 times the water.
Just a little bit too fast was Atlanta FaZe. You know, they made some heads up plays, some nice reactions. You saw what LAG wanted to do. They were 3 stacking over towards B on defense, on offense, kind of waiting for Fame, but it was just red. And then some of those trades allowed.
What did I miss? FaZe is just currently dicking down LAG. Next up, we got Seattle and Toronto, though, which is going to be a great time.
To see sometimes how fast it is, how fast they make decisions, but The same can be said for Search, and where you can like replicate like Hardpoint. You know, Hardpoint's the same spot. You're playing sort of the same situations over and over again. Search is all these little like mini games, kind of. And when you're a better Search team, like they just make decisions so fast. Where LAG might be like talking through stuff, figuring out how they want to play it. FaZe just doing it.
Yeah, they're just getting info, and then they take some risks.
Oh my good, what's good, Calendar?
Game plan. Take some risks. They knew Abizi had, you know, in that last round. As soon as Abizi gets that kill middle of the map on Fame,
I made a ham and cheese sandwich.
Right all the way to that flank.
My grandpa's supposed to be making some buffalo chicken strips.
Oh my goodness, bro. Where is my invite?
Bro, you're welcome in my house anytime.
Oh, be careful what you wish for.
What info do we have?
Oh, I'm wishing for it, Daddy.
Just show up at 4 a.m. with my setup in my hands.
I will welcome you at 4 a.m.
Just waiting to head there before we get ready for the control. But
Rick at my front door waiting for you.
Talking about is whether maybe you get a high rise, and that's where Gorillas can maybe get the surprise. That's not going to be in. That's not going to be the case. We have back-to-back invasion where FaZe have been good. This series did kind of come down to that map one. Like, you really just need to win that one if you were Gorillas.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you're going to. You haven't played this in a match. I mean, they've streamed a ton of LAG, but yeah, I mean, you're on phases again.
Do I go preheat the oven or do I wait?
We get ready for the map 3 before
I would go preheat it right now.
Quick break, but FaZe in
I
control.
think you're
actually, yeah.
I think you're so right, bro.
Sim continues to be incredible. Abizi's finding the first blood. You dominate in the search and destroy. Control though is where it's what's.
Yo,
series,
Reed.
Do you have a shot to do it now here? We'll see if
during your next stream, if LAG reverse sweep, I'll gift 100 subs and play League of Legends with you for 12 hours minimum. So that way I have to, like, I can't just quit after 1 or 2 or 3 games.
12 hours is probably 12 games. 13,
That's fine.
14.
That's fine.
Nice. If they reverse sweep?
If they reverse sweep, 12 hours of League of Legends and 100 gifted.
Wow.
You like that?
On God?
On God. On my entire life.
Wow. Never been a bigger LAG fan in my entire life. Fuck FaZe. I would like the 100 gifted just sent straight to the account though.
I'll do it on Kick. You
can do it on Kick, that's fine.
You have subs on Kick?
Yeah.
Alright.
I think I hit 100 followers like the other day.
Hell yeah.
Because I think I was at 99.
And
then I did the multi-stream. Now I'm like 105 or something.
Are you at 96, Kyle?
7.
97? Did you say you use what in COD? You either use the Rival 9 if you're a sub player, or you use the MCW if you're an AR player.
You guys fuck with Cheez-Its?
Yeah, I fucking love Cheez-Its.
Yes, Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its or Goldfish, you have to pick.
Ooh, probably Goldfish.
Cheez-Its.
Someone said Optic just won Halo Champs. No, they fucking didn't, dumbass. Bro, YouTube chat is gonna make me lose full. I gotta stop reading it. Hide chat. There we go. Emily last night went 48 and 27 on High Rise. I said I need those lobbies.
Yeah, my first thought too.
Good job, Emily.
Good job, Emily. You fucking fried.
Fucking Splat and Emily were trying to riz each other in my chat last night.
Bro, they riz each other in my chat. Actually, they riz each other in VC. Were you in the Discord with us?
No.
What did he say? Splat said, I don't remember what it was. Emily, what was it?
It was about get a grip, and she said you can grip me or something.
No, it was before that. It was something about Splat was like on my way or like picking you up or something like that. I don't remember what it actually was though.
¿Tienes mi pasaporte? Yo no tengo tu pasaporte.
You don't have your passport?
Yeah. And it's like, do you have my passport? It's like, no, I don't have your passport.
Oh, Splat was talking about how he had to get up for work in the morning, and he goes, my alarm goes off in 6 hours. And Emily goes, what's in 6 hours? And he said, I'm picking you up. W Riz, W Splat.
First Call of Duty League Major, hosted by the Boston Breach. This January 25th to the 28th at the MGM Music Hall at Fenway in Boston.
There are only 2 Challengers Opens this year, Boston and Toronto.
For more info. Start the season strong with the Call of Duty League Pack.
Well, we're not playing that shit.
Absolutely not.
Weapon blueprint and so much more. Check out the Call of Duty store in-game now.
Hello, beautiful and sexy viewers. We are back. Gorillas versus FaZe. FaZe completely in control, up 2-0.
He just called me sexy. Did you hear that?
I did hear that.
Watching if you maybe haven't seen Subbase and some of the changes over the holiday.
Hear that? Wait, what?
Search though, not really close. Now we get ready for Invasion. We'll see if Gorillas have what it takes here to maybe push this series deeper.
Yeah, I mean, you know, FaZe
Can't forget. That just, Emily, that's ingrained in your head now, huh?
Where LAG, you haven't seen it yet for them. They've been.
What were they saying in your chat to each other?
It was what Boston that first series. Remember, Simp tweeted out like,
I don't remember actually, like specifically what they were saying. It wasn't anything like too serious, but it was just funny.
Heard that.
Some guy from I think I called someone D'Angelo Williams, but it wasn't D'Angelo Williams. Wasn't that the running back from the Panthers? Yeah.
Well, I could just make ramen instead of a pizza, or I could do both.
Both.
I think both might be the wave.
You might know what I'm talking about if you've done fantasy for like 20 years.
Probably do it right after this 3-0.
Do you guys have a ramen bowl? No.
I make it in any goddamn bowl that's clean.
Right.
It's all kind of what, you know, we've seen this on
Gotta eat your ramen while your pizza's cooking, and by the time your pizza's done, you'll be ready for the pizza.
Bro, you are such a fucking, like, you're reading my mind is what I'm trying to say. I love that. Oh, Draza's going 11-0 this round. He's not dying.
A little bit of help coming in from a BZ. And that's a problem if you go over towards
Vortex said he got a ramen bowl and chopsticks for Christmas. Am I like, I love the 99-cent ramen and the, you know, the packs that you get at the store. Those are gas, but like, we've went to a ramen place a couple of times and I'm just not the biggest fan of it. Is that weird?
No.
Yeah.
There's like too much going on in those bowls,
Ramen
bro.
is so good, bro.
I just
actual ramen at home.
I just like the noodles, bro. I don't need all the extra shit.
Facts. I feel that. Give me some chicken flavored ramen. I'm good.
Oh God.
Saw one there towards Broken for LAG, so you can get onto the point for now. But you just hear it right away. Just all the stuns and the nades. They know there's one trophy. Once that's gone, we're gonna try to start this push and get this break. But a nice job from Assault watching over his teammates. Takes down 2. 2 ticks about to be an MB.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen, it's pretty rare you keep them from getting a single point. As bad as it looks, typically the last-ditch effort seems to work towards B. You get that. Now, I mean, lives-wise, you're basically okay. You're down 3, not a big deal. It's just going to be the time. You've really got, with the setup for FaZe, you got one push, because by the time you actually get through to actually apply pressure today, that might be it. So this is going to be very, very difficult to do if you are Gorillas.
Yeah, a couple of pushes. You just fighting for map control. But every time there's a trade, that is a plus for FaZe, but that's what you need. Get Estriel and Fame in some good position. Trying to just take control of this treehouse P4, whatever your comms are at home. Now 40 seconds left, and again, they gotta work across the map over towards A.
I guess to be clear, when I say you got like one push, I'll say that like I mean you have like one chance on the actual objective. Like you're only gonna get there once, right? Like you're gonna have a bunch of like mini pushes to try and get across the map, but you may have one once you get to A, if you get to A, because you've got to win up through this B streak, which they're still trying to do. Celium hits a hell of a stun. That probably hit.
What I'm gonna eat for dinner?
3 players.
Yeah, if I eat this pizza and ramen, that's probably it for the day.
Fame was in the blender early, 1 in 6, but you're not gonna find a
Maybe another late night little snack.
Half of this game. 5 seconds to go. Last person close is dead. Draws with a double to close it out, and that's a pretty solid defense out of FaZe.
Yeah, I mean,
they were never tested.
It's what we've really seen, right?
Love watching team deathmatch.
Over at B for LAG. That is, you know, you have the advantage when they don't have trophies early.
I want to like that site because it is clean, but it just doesn't work for me.
Nope, not for me either.
4-2.
Fuck that.
There's a couple of his kills towards the end. He was just locking down the A street, playing that one player
Thing's ugly.
at the Humvees.
It's tropical punch his ass.
He was chilling.
I told you, bro. Lemon lime.
I think the most action he saw was the
You didn't
Lemon lime is
listen.
next.
You didn't listen to me. You disobeyed me. Now you must
Sorry,
pay.
Dad.
Now you must pay the price.
success on offense. This is kind of a must-win round within this series. You got to win this if you're Gorillas and you have any chance of fighting back and maybe pulling off the reverse lead. You go to an O2 hole. Gonna border on impossible.
Eddie said I just watched a cop pull over a city bus.
Huh.
Only in Detroit, man.
Right.
Will be Celium, who's on A. So you got pressure on both points.
Does the city pay for that ticket?
Surely.
Charge the driver.
You think so?
Probably.
I could see both. I'd be pissed. Nah, if I was the driver, I'd be telling the city to pay that shit.
Celium finally going to drop. It's Fame that's able to, DiamondCon that's able to take him out. But it's a great opener. FaZe looking to put this series away. Let's go to a listen in right now with the Planet FaZe.
Do to get through to you any
Dang,
that song.
Rap God. Right? Rap God, Eminem. Finally. Hell yeah. Some of them let me use it when I'm human.
Nah.
Vortex said he's been pulled over twice in his semi, but they haven't given him a ticket. Damn, bro, what were you doing that you got pulled over for?
It can mess with your CDL license really bad. Like,
Oh,
you can literally
you
stop
better-
being you can stop being a semi-driver if you get a ticket like that.
You better be careful, my G.
Go for it. Come on, one shot. He's doing cap one shot, Asher. I'm going up P4.
You guys know if you have your CDL, your legal limit, even if you're not driving a semi truck, for drinking is .04 instead of .08.
I didn't even know the legal limit was .08. I don't know what it is. Because if I have one sip, I don't get behind the wheel.
Oh.
He said,
Oh,
oh,
so you
you're a
don't give a
pussy.
fuck.
That's fucking insane.
I don't give a fuck.
That is criminal, literally.
Yeah. I've made my fair share of dumb choices back in the day.
It's all good. You live and you learn.
You're Maven?
Yeah. Sounds like the fucking kid from Wild Thornberries.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you are just getting old. But he is 14-7. I think he's just fired up because he's had some ridiculous plays. You talked about it right before that listening. He basically got that ticket A by himself. But you can see if FaZe starting to work towards A, they're trying to work these trophies.
Second bit of progress.
You blew past a brake check station? Heard that. That's not too bad. Thought you were going like 120 in a fucking semi. Can you imagine? Just fucking hauling.
Dude.
He's already hauling.
Have you been through like Colorado where they have like the runaway ramps in case you fucking lose control?
Yeah.
Those are crazy.
I've seen a truck on one, but
Oh,
not
fuck.
it was on it, but I didn't like see it like go on it. You know what I mean? Like I was
Yeah.
driving by and it was sitting there. That's scary.
It's clean to close it out there from Gorillas. You stay alive within the round.
That's
nice timing
scary.
from Fame. He just kind of jumps that corner to get
Wow, another defensive win. Who could have guessed it, ladies and gentlemen?
hold. As you said, you lose
They're governed at 65. Oh, so you're just getting
more than likely, yeah.
ran, like, just flew past by all these cars, huh?
You saw some crazy shots from FaZe throughout that listening. I think Simp had a nuts one.
My dad has a giant passenger van whenever he helps us move and shit, and that thing goes up to 80.
Fame, you said he got that one kill, but like he's been he was 1 in 11 at one point, so 4 in a row to lock down A.
So didn't realize that at the moment that I was gassing his only kills he's got in the map.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean the only O2.
Oh, man.
Like that Black Ops 4 like FaZe Thieves one, which is one of the craziest series.
Wait,
of
so
all time.
you're governed at 65, but not all truckers are?
No.
So you're able to
What makes you governed at 65? I'd be pissed, bro. I have a speeding problem.
it just looks frustrating.
Yeah.
And I don't think I could be wrong, but I don't think Vortex owns his own truck.
There weren't many openings or
Probably right.
like chances for
Yeah, I got a speeding problem, bro. I can't not speed.
Well, I'll tell you what, the first 20 seconds,
It's bad.
I speed, but I don't drive like a dickhead. There's a difference.
Yeah, 100%. Bro, there's people in downtown Kansas City that are just constantly swerving in and out of lanes. I'm like, you're probably gonna flip your fucking car.
told you about the dude who flipped me off and like everything on New Year's night because he thought I was going the wrong way on a one-way street.
Yeah. Bro, people are fucking
rolled down his window, called me an
you.
idiot. He's like, dumbass, flipped me off. And it was a very sus van, so I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was whipping out the blicky when he rolled out the when he rolled down the window. I was like, I'm about to get shot over a dude going the wrong way on a one-way street. Even like the cars were parked in my direction. That's how you just know he's beyond stupid. It's not like oh, he probably didn't see the sign. It's like it's literally one way, and the cars are all parked on my side. Like he made me back up. Like I went in reverse because he was about to run over the front of my car. I'm like, bro.
Back to this setup for Atlanta FaZe. 90 seconds. They're up 6 lives. Things are looking comfortable here.
Dude, something.
Not seeing heads.
It's not seeing heads, right? Okay, I'm not crazy, right? I was just about to say, like, I swear to God, like heads are disappearing.
Oh, now Diamond Con doesn't have a head.
The X-ray, or is it just how that
have like their hoods up in this? Like,
yeah, it makes them look headless. No. Oh, dude, I almost sounded like 10 times earlier. I'm like, am I going crazy?
No, I saw that multiple times on Karachi.
Okay. It just stood out. We both kind of just like looked at each other at the same moment. It's trippy.
Trippy, not talking optic.
34 HP left in it. 50 seconds
Trippy,
to go.
King of New York.
The lives advantage
Try away.
Phase may not matter because more than likely it'll be the time, but you've got a big edge in that spot. The kills continue to flow here for FaZe. And BG just sending it right up.
It's too easy for a BZ. I mean, my God.
But there's just been no openings for Gorillas. None. I mean, you don't know what it smells like. And it's something, it's got a very strong scent, like a fresh baked apple pie. The wind's blowing, it's going down the street. You're so
fresh baked apple pie is crazy.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love a fresh baked
Nothing
apple
better
pie?
than a chocolate chip cookie straight out the oven, dude.
Bro, I was trying to tell that to Matt, and he was trying to tell me that there's a bunch of things better.
Like what?
Like a cinnamon roll.
Ooh.
No.
I mean, straight out
No.
It's close.
See some crazy swings that can happen.
I'll take the chocolate chip cookie every day of the week.
Taking the chocolate bit bookie.
Is there a chance maybe for another one for Gorillas? Or can FaZe put it away here in the offense? They were a tick away from doing it last time through. They found some
Having
success.
governed trucks keeps the insurance cheaper. That makes sense.
Some clutch kills from
Makes a lot of sense.
See how they have their hoods, dude? So the hoods are like up a little bit.
That's just what it is, yeah.
Yeah. So it looks like the silver, like there's no
Yeah,
head.
100%. I thought it was like
So no head?
But you're right. I think it's just the hood.
Reminds me of like the I forget what I think it was like the.
Yeah, this lemon lime his ass. You were wrong, Nick.
I was saying like Sleepy Hollow. That movie with Johnny Depp, dude, the headless horse.
It tastes like a lemon cough drop.
That works.
Ugh.
Bro, so what your conclusion is that Prime is just ass in general?
Yeah, Prime is terrible.
Yeah, I could have told you that. Didn't you see my review?
Yeah, I did.
Salt once again his spot up top. They'll be able to clear him out. And that's one of the first.
Just say sorry, I'm turned.
Well, BZ almost did it to him. I think in the S&D. He snapped right onto him. The tiny tears for a reason.
Yeah, BZ was obviously very weak. Just took one bullet. He gets taken down, but no progress made to be so far. So LAG, strong defense, but yeah, positioning here if you are Simp.
Simp the pimp.
Just playing his life allows
Let's start saying that.
to get on towards B.
I haven't tried a Prime flavor that I like.
Towards red. That's gonna be done.
It's just, it's very sugary
Simp who was just lurking.
and artificial.
Yep.
Unless they want to swing me $1 million. It's the best drink I've ever fucking had.
Not gonna work that diamond up on the heady hill.
I want Little Caesars.
You still have
Bro.
40. Lives pretty equal. Now we set up the first.
Why do you do this to me, Kyle?
You are FaZe. They've got a second one there. Maybe it makes this push a little bit easier because you still have to worry about Fame. Just kind of spawning you out deeper. Having eyes on the cross. But Draws is sending it forward for now, and he'll win his one.
No, what's different between the two offenses, right? You've just never gotten up to B Street. Never gotten
I can't. I'm gonna order pizza tomorrow watching the game probably.
If you were LAG, where you can see for FaZe, they've gotten
When the Chiefs win, when the Chiefs win 42-6.
No, I mean, Gorillas
Against who?
POV on offense looked like they've still been fighting for B the entire round. Yeah. Honestly, that's what it's been. They've captured it, but it's looked like they're still fighting for it.
Do you want to like ask that differently?
Who are the Chiefs playing?
The Dolphins.
Wait, what'd you say?
Bro, I'm not getting got, bro. I'm not getting got. He said who?
So they're playing who? I didn't mean like that. I genuinely wanted to know who they were playing. You said the Dolphins?
Yeah.
Bridge side.
No, unfortunately, there's 25
Win?
seconds left. Nobody really backed
Stop spending money. You can't take the bread when you're dead.
15 seconds left. The good thing for FaZe, they have take advantage.
You know what I'm saying?
You guys ever seen that video XQC whenever he gives his mom like I don't even a whole bunch of money? He's like, thanks, like I'm gonna save it. And he said, save it for what? He's like, he said, save it for when you revive. Like when he's like, save it for what?
On God. Saving money is a scam. Saving money is how you go broke. You either make money and then invest it or spend it. Saving is going broke.
I was thinking about the whole first two maps too. I shouldn't say anything.
Oh, so you're
money
looking
in
at
your bank account. You're doing it wrong.
On God, bro. My shit sits at 7 cents at all times. I get one gifted. That $4.75 goes straight to my bank account. I pull that shit straight out.
Right now, go straight into bed.
Hope you had a great holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Chrysler. Oh my goodness, we got a round 5.
Round 5.
LAG wanna give me 100 gifted. This is the round to start.
Yeah, absolutely. And 12 hours of League of Legends. And head. I didn't even mention that part, but head.
FaZe is just like a little bit worrisome that someone's still over here.
Ride with the mob.
He's gonna get that kill, and that's right on tape.
Abdullah.
Here we go.
Check in with me and do your job.
Is the name. Been balling to the chain. I know for the watch. That shit's a banger. Oh my God, here it comes. They got B off rip, barely even contested. They're up 3 lives as well. They're already on A. This could be the round that gets Nick Rich on League of Legends.
Yep. Something happens, bro.
The only bad thing for them is Cellium
What?
one-on-one towards that A zone and
What?
don't get a takedown.
You smelled the apple
Nick?
pie though, Joe.
What?
That's
You maybe took a bite.
Did you cut out?
Maybe
Hello?
Maybe they gave you
Hello?
one
Hey?
No, he definitely said this could be the round that gets Nick Nick Rich
No,
on League of Legends.
I didn't say that. Simp has no head. Oh, are they actually having no head? Yeah, I don't know. They're saying the same shit.
I would verbally complain.
Well,
Like, I would want a whole map reset.
It's happened to Kyle and I.
And now you have a 4 dead.
We play people with no heads.
Yep.
Here we go. So many questions. Now we have the answers.
Oh.
LAG. Progress is there. First take done. The kills continue to flow. They're locking him up. A chance to get this series to go deeper. FaZe just getting locked down. Second tick done. Surging on forward. Fang with the tags in. A second to go. The contest is in, and that is maybe enough. Is Draza in the pistol. Clutch up in the biggest of moments here in the map 3. And
Damn.
they survive.
It's crazy.
By the hair of their chinny chin chins.
Draza's got something on his chin.
Come.
But the problem
Sorry.
is now you have 12 lives remaining. You have to
I will
slow
fuck
this
you.
down. And with how successful they were off the start, LAG, you've minute 40.
I think you forgot a word.
Minute and 20, but you're trying,
Hard.
You're trying to play a little bit with this map.
It's so good about LG because it looks so good in this round, but I mean, how many times they've been locked up for multiple minutes in this same spot? So, as good as it looks, a minute is not a lot of time, and you're still maybe relying on a miracle because FaZe now, the pressure subsided, the panic is gone, you've gotten back to your spots.
And I don't know if it'll matter, but they didn't deal with the progress at A, but maybe they're just not worried about it. Said, screw it, we have to lock them in before they even get there anyway.
I think they're thinking about what you're thinking about, Joe, because there's clearance.
Okay, they got on it, all right.
Or they can hear us, I don't know. But Abizia will clear the point, so it may matter. More than likely not with the way the minimap's looking currently, but
Fame is ass.
Almost a big play there from Fame.
He started 1-7. I was gonna say, bro, give me 50K a year. I'll go 1-7 for the Los Angeles Gorillas.
The fuck? I'll at least break even. Come on, brother.
Body bag, and now Gorillas are in trouble. 15 to go. A street clear. They nibbled the pie. Not looking like they're hitting the whole pie, Joe.
Damn, it was close.
You have one player pushed up. You're relying on Fame to try and get there. Cell's gonna hit the wall. Bang. Cell's gonna lock down the street. Atlanta FaZe clutch up in round 5. LAG almost get us to a map number 4. They're gonna be frustrated. You can see their reactions. Just, I mean,
I'm gonna go make some ramen and preheat the oven.
Everything. I'm just happy you and I figured out that
I'll be back in a minute.
Heads aren't showing up.
Okay.
There's something going on with heads. So but it's a 3-0 for FaZe. And this, listen, on paper it's 3-0, but the map 1, 30-point game. The map 3, the map 3 is a weird one because that round, it could have come down to that circus. But for the most part, through 4 rounds, like FaZe looked the better team. Round 5, Gorillas almost pulled a rabbit out of the hat and won it. The search and destroy, I mean, FaZe dominated, but Joe, anything you've really noticed there statistically? Fame brought it back. He was 1-11 at one point.
Yeah, no, he brings it back. Dominicon, I mean, putting up damage right alongside Simp, right? 27-26 from him. Celium, I think, was a key player in a lot of those rounds. He won some big one-on-ones just to be annoying, right? Just put pressure on the map, give them more ticks on some of their offenses. But there is the match summary of our first match back.
3-0 for FaZe. They continue to look like the best team in the league, and also this game continues to just have these tight, even 3-0, just these tight games. These are the nature of the respawns in this particular title. We are going to have some nail biters. So yeah, it does it for Joe and I in our first series. We'll see you again for match 3 later on this evening. But for now, back to the desk. Puckett, Ali, Ant. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Maven. That was faster than I expected, Nameless. I thought we had the potential of going to a game 5. At the start of that hard point, it was LAG taking charge.
Yeah.
FaZe, though, are they the clutchest team in the league right now? This was a comeback in game 1, and then what looked like a game over at the end of that round 5, game 3, they somehow break in. Drazah again, the hero.
I mean, you're putting me in a tough spot with that question because I will still say that it is New York. But listen, FaZe had some heroic efforts throughout this series, beautifully done, especially on that sub base. Now that's a map that we know LAG can be pretty lethal on. Well,
did Nico eat or am I tripping?
The positioning.
Yeah,
they were
he
in a
did.
great position.
Okay.
Atlanta FaZe.
I thought I heard him say something, but I
as Chance loves to say,
was so zoned out.
LAG could not get back out of that spawn trap, and we saw sort of like the discipline level of FaZe. It's on another level so far in this game, right? Like in this map right here on defense, they were playing flawless for the most part, aside from the very beginning of that last round. So for Atlanta FaZe, I mean, cool, calm, collected, another W.
And I think to that point, Ant, that like they also gave them an inch when it came to the map set. As I said it at the beginning, giving Atlanta Karachi and Invasion, which they pretty obviously preferred before we headed into this little split. I felt like that was already a misstep from side of LAG from a team that is struggling. And then on the flip side, it was a lot of mistakes from LAG. For me personally, first of all, Drazah should never be allowed to push into that 8-point round 5 and get that 2-piece when you're on the final tick. That just can't happen. But even going back to that search and destroy, round number 6, when LAG should have tied it up 3-3, they get the bomb down, they have the first blood, they have a player in the back of Chicken Coop watching the flank, but somehow 2 FaZe players get by seemingly for free and shoot the rest of LAG in the back and end up going 4-2. Things like that just can't happen.
LAG having a tough one. They are the first team to finish 1-4, at least for now. They're still in around that 7th to 12th spot. Yeah. Find out where they're going. Atlanta FaZe, though, you are now at 80% win rate in big part to your clutch plays, and that is our play of the game. Let's take a look at this
It's
one.
got to be the end of Control, right?
Round 5, Control. It looks like it's done, but no. Alley Cat, give us some play-by-play.
I mean, it was just a great situation here. His teammate Simp flies in first. He gets traded out, but he gets a couple of bullets and assault before he goes down. So Drazah is able to clean up that kill, and then just the insane chow with the Renetti to clean up Diamondcon for that win.
Yeah,
Did that feel good? You haven't done that in a while.
It did feel good.
That was tough, man. I think, you know, in your situation for LAG, it's like maybe you just let it be contested for a bit, hold it back there. It's obviously all situational, but you just can't let him get across, as Ali mentioned.
It's time for our Monster Energy Winner Spotlight. Welcome to the show, aBeZy, the tip of the spear, the man who just comes shot out of a cannon at the start of every search and destroy round. aBeZy, talk to me about that final round, because it looked like we were heading to a game 4. Who clutched up?
Yeah, it was insane. I mean, Zach ended up popping like a crazy 2-piece on the point to really like help us get that control back of the map, and then after that, it was like a smooth sailing the rest of the round.
aBeZy, congrats on the win and continuing to be undefeated. Obviously, we haven't seen you guys for a couple of weeks. Happy New Year. What did Atlanta FaZe focus on with those couple of weeks off?
I mean, mainly we were just grinding because obviously there was new spawns going into this split, so we honestly only took like a few days off for Christmas. That way we could just keep grinding and playing amateur teams that had already been playing on the new spawns. So that was like the main thing for us.
aBeZy, in the search and destroy, you know, especially on your guys' offense, it was really just you, like a bat out of hell going through mid, and then sort of them playing off of your contact, right? So is it something that like you and the rest of the guys are just okay with, like live or die by the aBeZy push?
I mean, honestly, we have like we're just like we have a bunch of different strats and stuff like that where, you know, I can like go in and try to win my one, and even if I don't, I mean, I have 3 of the best players beside me. They can clutch up in a round. So
aBeZy, the coaches poll currently has you at the top tier. Who else is in that top tier with you guys heading into Boston?
I mean, I'd say like the obvious top 4 teams like New York, Toronto, and Optic.
And of course, heading into that first major, which one of those teams are you most excited to play in the grand finals?
I'd say Toronto. I feel like it's always a good matchup with those guys.
They won Boston last year. I'm just saying, looking at the stats, they could be favored to win it again. aBeZy will let you go celebrate with the squad.
All right. Thank you. You guys have a good one.
That's aBeZy, and that's Atlanta FaZe with the first win of the day. We still have 2 matches to go, and remember, Toronto trying to be considered one of those top-tier teams after losing to Boston. They take the stage next. Before we get there, quick reminder, Sync and Earn. We got a calendar. You got a calendar. Sync them up together, Alley Cat.
Yep, and if you have some sort of ADHD, just like me and Chris, this will certainly help you keep up to date with all of the matches. You open up your phone, and guess what? Bang! It lets you know when the next match is coming up. So calendar sync now available. Add your favorite team's 2024 schedule to earn the squad up calling card at callofdutyleague.com/schedule.
Nailed it. We're going to break. When we come back, it's going to be Surge. It's going to be Ultra. You don't want to miss it. We've got Minnesota and New York still in tow as well. This is the CDL Week 3 of qualifiers year number 1.
Journey, 6 in a row for Journey.
Hydra obviously being one of those players might have a little dance with Sandy here in a moment, and as the pre-fire as well gets it done and gets out with his life, possibly the best player in the world. Uncontested time for both teams. The game clock still ticking.
Oh my God, we're talking about the sub prowess of CleanX, but it's the AR he's putting to work here.
Yeah, to keep this 100%. 100. And looking good so far. 2v1 now. Dashy last up. Full health though. Chance to make a play. Next guy drops. Dashy 1v1. Versili, former teammate. Ah! Just gunned to sleep.
Lives down to 3 for either side. This is going to be it. Last ditch attempt. Flying to the point. Joe Deceives gets his. But 3 seconds to go. You've got to get on the zone, lad. Fresh mag. Send it. Wins it. Oh my God. It's a 2v1. Can you do it? Boys are in the capture. It's now a 1v1. What a round of control. Diamondcon, if you win this! God damn, what a round!
It's 2. I mean, what, 5 in a row for Rip, 3 points now for Heretics. They're done. 4 in a row for Journey, 5 in a row for Journey, 6 in a row for Journey. See what he can find. There it is. So up to 7 in a row. Journey has not 34.
The takedown 1. The response there immediately on the other side. But Journey, who's been the MVP of the map, hits again. 3 in a row for Journey. Ball game series to Heretics.
40 bomb for Journey on sub-base. Closes out the series.
Yo.
Yo.
Back. Got my ramen. Are you guys monsters that put your stuff in the oven before it fully preheats?
No.
Good. That shit's weird. Saw a car wipe out on the curb. Damn, bro. G's to them.
Was that Eddie?
Yeah.
Yeah, he sent me videos.
Oh shit. You get videos and I only get the description? That's crazy.
I think I'm back on the Elo wave, Nick.
No, you're not.
Yeah,
I knew
am.
you've been shooting bots this whole time, you pig.
I'm fiending, bro. Watching this makes me want to play more.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, Elo with this L4R flash hider is it's a wave.
Instead of the billeted.
Yep. I'm actually gonna try something.
Oh, Seattle intro time. Hey, my goat, my goat, my goat. Bro said G sliding. Oh my god. It is a blizzard up there.
Welcome back, everybody. It's time for our second match. This is opening day of week 3 of our qualifiers. And Alley Cat, the chat loves these intros. Who did it better, Surge or Ultra?
Oh, that one's really hard. I think Surge. I really like the Surge intro.
Yeah, L4R flash hider is better.
It came across real
You
good.
kill faster?
Let's break down these
No, it's just less horizontal recoil. More vertical. Like, not more vertical, but like you get less horizontal with side-to-side shots.
Yeah.
Into the lineup. Since then, a 2-1 record. They looked great, and then that final match before break, they got wiped by Boston. 3-0 here out.
Yeah, that was a really uncharacteristic loss when it comes to Toronto Ultra. For them, it's just about that consistency, right? They've been struggling in Search and Destroy. When it comes to Monster Energy pregame,
This ramen is bussin', bro.
Kleenex is back. He has been #1 Slayer rating so far. It's a CDL high. What more would we expect from
Get Scrappy's ugly ass face.
That's insane.
Right now, they have a deep map pool, but they aren't exactly comfortable winning when it comes to that map #1 and 4. So I think that's where I'm going to keep my eyes in this series.
A lot of people are still putting Toronto near the top of the CDL. Nameless, you're one of the few that says the Surge should also be considered one of the threats. Talk to me about the squad wearing blue.
Yeah, you know, I have both these
Facts.
teams at 4 and 5 in like my standings, and for the Seattle Surge, I just think this is a dangerous team, great coaching staff, good young talent.
Hook the
Guys
nuke,
come
baby.
in and you have world
My
champions
goat.
This Elo side feels like it
around
has
him
less
who
recoil. I don't
came
know.
back and brought a lot to the table. Illy has performed very well in their first few matches for the squad, and they have two tough losses to Atlanta and to Optic, and you know those are tough opponents. So for Seattle Surge in the Monster Energy pregame, need to get some breaks in hardpoint. 9th in break percentage at 11.1%, 12th in points per break.
All right, let me close my game out.
Listen, they played Atlanta and Optic. They're on a 4 hardpoint loss streak. A lot of those maps were relatively close, but something that they can hang their hats on is that they've been great in search and destroy, especially on defense. 12-6 on defense, which is something that's been fantastic for them. 3-1 in that game mode. So you expect them to improve when it comes to the hardpoint.
Ali, while I was prepping my notes, I noticed that Surge has had 4 matches. They're 2-2, and they've gone to 4 map 4s. Never a game 5. Do we get a game 5 today?
I don't think we do. The problem right now is the fact that Surge are on a 4 hardpoint losing streak, and that's happened since their first matchup that they won against LA Thieves. And going against a team like Toronto that seems to prefer hardpoint, this could be tough early in the series for them.
All right, let's make it official here on the desk. I'm going with Toronto. Where are we feeling?
I'm going to go with Toronto.
I'm being the biggest headache for production. I'm going with Surge.
He's collecting the Surges. All right, let's find out what goes down in this series. It's a best of 5.
They're not a good team, Surge. I see the team. No, Surge is a good team, bro. They're slept on. I picked them to win this shit, baby.
How are we feeling, Brycey?
I'm good. I'm very good. Thank you. Yes, I got a phone call. They said, can you grow a beard? I said, no. They said, give it a go anyway. You're covering Miles. So here I am with the wonderful Chance. Chance, how are you, my friend?
I'm very excited to be casting with you, Brycey. It's the first time in, I don't know, 5 or 6 years it might have been. So be a nice little throwback for us. And hopefully a good series we'll have on our hands as well.
No Miles, bro? I'm about to fucking not tune in.
Potentially to go head-to-head because
I need his accent.
They have that sort of asterisk series against Boston that sort of gives you the hesitation of like, okay, maybe not a solidified top 4 team. We have more to see. On the flip side, of course, Surge have been looking fantastic. So I'm expecting to be a fun one. That being said, I mean, you got Hydra turned around in his cam, and I think in the league we've had 5 or 6 like 3-0s in a row. So
they just showed Minnesota.
State of the CDL has been
Did they?
destruction for one side.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention. I was slurping this water.
Unless I'm tweaking. I thought I just saw Linton, which is on Minnesota.
But it was against some of the people were calling top Atlanta and Texas. Yes. So for Surge, realistically, this is a great game for them. Have they worked on that hard point? Have they made it better? The S&D is already good. For Toronto, they talked a really big game and then got battered by Boston. Doubts starting to creep in. Is it an asterisk or is it just the way things are?
I mean, you have to say it's an asterisk just because Envoy, he dropped a bit of a stinker, right? Had, you know, like God RX had the lowest KD of the year, and Envoy just picked up that like old duo immediately and had an even worse performance. So he's a world champion. They picked him up for a reason. I have like absolutely the highest expectations as a player. But that being said, you never really know, especially with the break, how things are going to pan out. Like, for example, map 4, we're going to sub base. Toronto have played it twice, and they bodied 2 good teams on that map to where they were just looking like the best sub base team in the game.
You do know a thing or two, Eddie. That's good. That's good fucking analysis right there. All right, I'm going to put my pizza in the oven now because I'm a pig.
You're having half the number of engagements on this map compared to prior, so that'll be an interesting moment of like Toronto, can they stay dominant on the map? Is that an opportunity for Surge, who we actually have not seen play on sub base, if it could be one of their better ones to go toe to toe as well? But I mean, just because of the spawn change, the hard point is going to be sort of a question mark in this series. And I mean, even down the map for the these 2 teams haven't played a ton of the Karashi S&D or the Invasion S&D either. Maybe one team is a 1-0 or 0-1 record, but it is very much a series where we're just learning a lot.
Yeah, it really is, and that's kind of the key thing for us here is, yes, this is going towards Boston. We are on that path, but how does that path look for these 2 teams? Before this, and before that Boston defeat, people would have said Toronto was right up there, right? A lot of people thought it was an upgrade, that team should be better. We want to find out what has happened over this Christmas break. Now, I have seen some of the scrims that have gone on over the Christmas break, and I have known that some of the teams haven't had a great time of it. Schedule's not matching up or having more of a break. Some of them have really been on the grindstone. And now is the time when we find out, after what has been 2 or 3 weeks, who's improved, what's changed now that we've seen maps like Subbase have changed as well. This is one of our few opportunities to kind of maybe reset the board and figure out who's coming out on top.
It really has been like a very interesting start to the year of like, yeah, just because it's such a long break over the holidays and with the spawn changes like coming through, But the start of the years, it's always like the opportunity to get those early CDL points, because we've heard like players talk about it time and time again. If you're on a team and you start falling early on, have a bad record, and you're starting your year in the hole on the CDL points, that's just devastating to you, like long term. Like you're constantly playing catch up. It makes the mental game that much more difficult. So I think Surge, honestly, might be the perfect example of like at the very start of the year, absolute grinders. Like RCs and Illy, I think we're about in every single S&D tournament imaginable. Well, it pays off. They were one of the best, if not the best S&D team over, like in the game at the start of the year. Of course, whether or not you can keep up that level of grind over the break into this sort of new split is going to be a big question, but certainly high expectations.
Yeah, there really isn't. And I suppose for anybody watching at home right now, the reason we're talking a lot about what's changed, what's going on, is obviously we've still got a very small sample size of everybody playing everybody else. There are the expected big teams. Toronto was counted amongst them. After that defeat, Seattle, though, you know, they're 2-2, but realistically, their defeats have come at some big hands, and that's what we're going to keep.
Envoy is so handsome.
Progresses is realistically, is Seattle Surge now better at hardpoint? Have they worked on it? Have they fixed this while keeping that S&D as sky high? Have other teams started to catch up? What was Seattle's very best game mode? Other teams have probably looked at that over the Christmas break. They may have figured a few things out. Will they catch up? Can they catch up? And for us, Toronto are a great team to test that against, because we know they're supposed to be good everywhere.
100%. And even just to back tell you on Surge specifically, I don't know if the spawn changes that like slows the pace of the game down will help them more or hurt them more. Because
oh, you didn't hear what I said then.
What happened?
I expect with the slower.
No, I just said Envoy is very attractive.
Oh, yeah, he is. I need to get my pizza out at 3:38.
17 minutes is a long time.
Yeah, I had to put it in before it was fully preheated because I didn't want to wait any longer. And because it conflicted with me being AFK from stream for too long, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, fuck me.
Yeah, fuck you.
Well, and after a lot of talking from us, it does look like this game.
When are you gonna kiss me?
Bro, I will kiss you as soon as you pull up to Midwest Fest.
Alright, fine. I do it at Midwest Fest in front of everybody.
I'm down. Naked?
Yes. We'll do some mud wrestling.
Inside guns up, too many players to deal with, but right now Toronto at least know where they're funneling them through. And it looks like they get all the kills as well. Next there for the final wipe on Hook, and yeah, he'll be challenged.
Yeah, they certainly will, and this is a great chance for them as well. You can see them now starting to posture, all about that P2 rotation, getting into the right position here. Scrap looking for the cut, not going to see anybody on Abuza already having got through as he looks for the players coming off the respawn. It will be an issue though. This will be a fight over at that next hill.
This is an important one as well, right? If Abuza can sort of, you know, tee up and at least get the teammates in for reinforcements, there's the opportunity. It's great teammates, though, coming out for Toronto. You see that trophy system just a little bit too late. Now with Scrap chucking him over, well, I don't think there's any trophies on point either. So this is a lot of white time. Neither team able to collect any, and I'd say for Toronto, happy for the moment, still maintaining that 20-point lead.
Difficult break. You see the flank coming in from both sides. So they're looking for this one as well.
Scrappy 5-2 off to a hot start.
RC's 4-2.
Oh, let me update the sheet. What was that? Was that a 3-0? It was a 3-0, right?
Yeah, the 3-0.
You and Nate get a star.
Nice flank towards the middle of the map and try to keep things under lock and key, but looks like Envoy and Scrap battle back. Envoy picking up 2 just to break through and get the scrap time. So maybe sort of an even 50-50 situation after the P1. Surge get a decent amount of time, but the score line's still a little bit at their deficit. Of course, though, they are very on top of this rotation. RC's pushed up deep on the map for these middle map cuts, and you got guys like Illy just going to be sitting in their new home.
And now the onus falls on Ultra again. Can they get it? Can they break through? Scrap already has found 2. This gives them a bit more map control. An opportunity to find something. Already Seattle Surge throwing up the backline, throwing up the defenses, trying to just keep Ultra away from this point.
So far, so good, right? I mean, you got RC's just doing a nice job staying alive. Ultra, maybe one player pushed up aggressively to get anywhere near the point, and Alien Hook there to take them down. So the information.
Did RCDs win Black Ops 4? Who won? They won champs.
United. RCD's Prestini, Clayster, Simp, and Abizi.
BO3 to BO4 is like the least called knowledge that I have because I was just grinding. RCD's also won Cold War champs.
Yep.
My goat.
Hook.
Yep.
Fuck Hook.
Fuck you, buddy.
Might go to Scrappy, 10 and 5. No, I was kidding. Fucking dog shit.
And he said, I remember watching RCD's chuck his headset in a Discord call.
Potentially, Elite really thinking about this future rotation. So talk about this battle he's going to be having against Envoy. Little game of hide and seek.
Remember when Ellie whipped his fucking controller or whatever it was in one of the Optic matches?
Huh? You said what?
Burns inside. They're gonna go for this scrap time as well. Fights on both sides of the map here.
Hey, go fuck yourself, Nick. Alright, my bad, bro.
Huh?
What?
Huh?
I said, what did you say? And you just fucking ignored me.
No, I started talking again.
Oh, your mic did not pick up anything.
Really?
I swear to God.
I said it all again.
No, I swear it did not pick up anything.
No, I was saying that Illy the one time whipped his fucking either the headset or the controller. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, I do remember that.
Like stood up and whipped that. She was on the process too.
Yeah. Who are the top teams? FaZe, Ultra, Optic, arguably, New York.
Looks like Surge are going to try and push this, but we know it is a nightmare. It is a blender. It is a place to get your head ripped off as Envoy goes to work. And Illy dives in the middle there, stays alive, but there is no progress towards this point, and the teams are chalking it up. Ultra will now know that Surge have not come again. They'll be looking for this rotation.
Yeah, that's an absolute dagger of a setup. Like all four players, I think, had the MCW in hand for Ultra, and I mean Envoy just gets to sit on hill and just be the kid for the team. Again, 10-point gap at the start.
They're still headless.
Now a decent size
I know.
lead for Ultra. Still a competitive game though. It's been a little bit back and forth, but obviously Surge certainly have their work cut out for them.
And they've committed to this. They've looked for it as well. Ultra leading going into the second set of rotations. Let's find out though how Toronto Ultra are feeling with the listening.
Optic winning. Optic doesn't play today. They play tomorrow. Is Optic a top team? Yeah, Optic is our top 4 right now, arguably top 4. Even though Miami's 3-0, I'm not putting them in my top 4 because they haven't played anybody.
Yeah.
They played Minnesota, Vegas, and Carolina. So we'll see what happens when they play Seattle tomorrow. British whips.
One shot, 2 of them. He's mid-side time. He don't want me. He don't tank. He don't tank you. I'm on left. Take it up, bro. What's P4? Tank. I'm running at him. Wait, one P4. Yeah, I'm probably dead here. Might be P4. Pillar weak though. Down tank. On the tank. Right side tank. Tank is dead. Nice, good shit. I'm getting broken. Yeah, I spawn American. I'm getting up, bro. I'm getting out of this one. I'm in there right now. One guy was laundry.
Ultra calm and in the lead, still holding it down. Seattle though will be fighting back for this P2. Let's find out how they do it with a Surge. Listen in.
Ooh, back-to-back listen-ins.
When it's free time, it's left side time, okay? Make sure you need the guy. On me. Back right side. Isn't Jamie on time? He's on 5. We gotta play this. I need time. Yep, start pushing up on the map. I'm leading this shit. I have a throw. He's dead. Not needed, bro. On time, time inside. To their side. Yeah, I'm on time again. To that. Make sure no one's close. Alright, we gotta hold a couple rotations. Yeah. I'll do that. I'm gonna get them you guys, okay? I'm sure. Phoenix, back left forward.
Seattle struggling here, Chance, not really able to get anything going in the second half.
No, not at all. I mean, you know, maybe a key hill here, like an important moment.
Bro, who the fuck picked Surge to win this series?
I don't know, some fucking idiot.
Yo, after this series, we should just say fuck the last series and play.
I'm so down.
Alright, but I do want to watch this one. And I don't say that because Matt needs me to help recording for an announcement video at 7. He just told me while I was warming up the pizza. But I got till 7.
And then you're on after that, right?
Yeah. After I hit the wait, I do get to sleep in tomorrow a little bit. No stream, so I'm keen. I do have to go to the gym though. Day 2,
Maybe
baby.
I'll go when you go.
Day 2, baby.
You got to say, maybe the first half, it was about the rotations. Surge had it on lock. They got to the positions they needed to be. They held Toronto Ultra out of these points. Unfortunately, that was not to last. Toronto Ultra just put the accelerator on, never really stopped. And now you got to ask yourself, is this where
I just filled up my water and didn't drink any.
time and time again, they
I'm a slob.
Well, and on the flip side too, like if you're going into this match as Toronto Ultra, you're already feeling confident in the hard point. S&D has been sort of their only question mark, and you know if you're playing Surge, they're absolutely going to bring it to you. So I would have to imagine a lot of the holiday game planning for Toronto is going to be focused on the map 2 and 5 and trying to step their game up just a bit. But as we're looking at the stats, again, just on pure Gunny alone, I mean, Scrap an absolute field day, 23 kills, 4K damage. The man could do no wrong.
Certainly can, and that's what they want from him. He talks the biggest game in the CDL, and most of the time he puts it up as well. But yeah, this was a very contested map for the most part. You've got to say maybe Ultra just able to really move to another gear, and Seattle Surge, I will say, had a great time when they were doing the fundamentals correctly. Whenever Surge got that rotation, they were holding it, they were getting the points they needed to. Unfortunately, it might have all come back to that fight all the way in Paris.
Well, no, that was actually the moment right there, I think, that sort of messed with the pace of the game. It's when Hook got the 2 kills outside of DVD. You effectively had like a 3 versus 2, and your 4th guy collected.
Bro, Hook, somebody get Hook some help.
But the final 2 players there from Ultra,
I'll say it.
One of them was actually in the hill.
I'll fucking say it.
Completely held off Surge and sort of nullified that 2-piece that Hook got. So
Get RSCs out of the league.
Ultra sort of break that sort of back and forth pace.
Get Abusa back in the challengers.
That just in full control of the game.
Put you and me in.
On God.
Was trying to deal with. Certainly didn't help either.
I like this game flow chart.
Something brand new for us to see exactly how it all broke down, and you can see that turning point. Chance, what do you make of it?
Well, yeah, I was going to say, Bryce, there you go. It was the 3rd hill where you had Surge. Not only did they have a nearly 30-point lead, but they also...
Pizza's almost ready, I know. 6 more minutes. I'm so fucking excited. You guys are going to watch me eat a whole Totino's party pizza in 1 bite. Ah!
Over and started the comeback. You see, they caught up to the 10-point gap, and they did that...
I just want to play now, bro. I'm fiending. Fuck these matches, bro.
Yo, fuck it. I don't even care to watch the control, bro. Fuck it. I just want to watch the S&D.
It's one of those things, right? Invasion is just a map that can get away from you if you really do not allow yourself to get those rotations. And even if you just lose 1 or 2, it just very, very quickly gets out of control. But it's not control. It's S&D next, so we'll look at how that map is going to play out for them. Surge have been known to do wonderful things on this, but the question asked, are they still ahead of the game, Chance?
Well, they are going to need to be, because I think the most important map, or at least the one we have the most information on for these teams, is the sub-base hardpoint. I know it's new spawns, but Ultra were looking dominant on that map, and admittedly new spawns. The gunfights are still the same. A lot of the hills, like, again, those sort of situations, it might take an extra few seconds to replicate them, but I don't know if it's going to be a radical enough change for Ultra to fall off. So that being said, if the hardpoint I'm expecting Ultra win for the map 4, Surge needs this win. They're going to need the 2-3-5, so the bounce back, I think, needs to be immediate for Surge.
Yeah, I could smell that burp from here. Yeah.
What did it smell like?
Roast beef.
Wrong. Smelled like
ham and cheese, baby.
Yeah, and then lemon, lime, blue raspberry, tropical punch.
Oh, you tried all 3?
Yeah, they're all terrible. My stomach is doing tricks right now, bro. Holy fuck.
I'll do tricks on your stomach.
Yeah.
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 Find the points and cannot get results, especially if you can't do anything at the events. We know we've had a point change this year, but still, every single map of these qualifiers very important.
You really just want to sort of sow the seeds of doubt in a team, right? Like if Surge come out and win this series against Ultra, if Ultra on a 2-loss streak to Boston and Surge, that just puts that seed of doubt in the back of your mind, and confidence is king.
Chad, do Kyle and I play more GBs after this map right here? After this hot 6-0?
So, I mean, Ultra obviously looked very
Oh fuck, it's pizza time. Just kidding. 2 minutes.
All right, let's find out.
4, right?
We have written it into existence, and we have told you the
What?
statistics.
They said 38.
Oh, maybe I did. Maybe I changed it. Maybe I'm a silly, goofy boy. Eddie said we play pub S&D.
Information, right? If you get towards B, you know these guns are going to be posted if Uzi and Hook working together, but if you use the nades early on, you might not have enough towards
Yeah, that's not fucking happening.
For a bait. And it looks like a couple stuns get rung out, and in the meantime, by the way, RCD's trying to get active.
Well, nah.
Picked him up for first blood, and looks like these kills are falling like dominoes. That is Illy for a 1 versus 4.
If Illy 1v4s, I chop my nuts off. Are you watching?
There was a double bait and switch, and then he got off with the nade. Still trying to
I'm watching.
Oh, doesn't even get one. He's fucking dog shit. He's so fucking washed.
Terrible, told you.
Literally fucking pissed, bro. Get Illy out too. Get Illy out too. Bring in Eddie. Us three with Hook, bro. We don't fucking lose.
No, we don't.
You're just using the smoke to bait out a bunch of stuns and nades. You're keeping track
Noted.
of how many get used before you
I thought you were gone, blood.
Goes out on the B side of the map.
In a meeting.
Sees the lone defender at A, starts to get active, tries to make a move, and CleanX just catches him.
Can't pick up Reed. He's busy playing League every day.
Systematic approach and a perfect first round from Ultra.
I get my one.
On, defense. Be aggressive towards A.
Oh, very aggressive already. Bodies being committed. You can see them flowing through the map. Here comes the first shot, but inside is equal to it, and that has slowed them down significantly.
I'm grabbing my pizza, BRB.
Yep. And now CleanX waiting for the kill. Yep, freebie number 2, and a 1 versus 4 this time for Abuza. And I mean, he's completely surrounded. This is Ultra not wasting any time on Karachi. This is 2 perfect rounds. They have not lost a gunfight. No one has died for Toronto.
And we spoke about the mental game before this. Surge have not had a good time. And even then, you got to say, Ultra looking super confident moving forward. They were hunting there in that last part, just swarming when they realized what the hit coming in was. And for Ultra, if they can get a 3rd here, they could really put the hurt on the Surge.
Now, I guess we get to see if Ultra want to go for the mind games or if they just want to play bully ball. I feel like if you haven't lost a single gunfight, no reason to sort of deviate from your strat. Leave CleanX, roam over towards A, play for maybe a cheeky first.
Kyle, did you see my chat?
I did not.
Eddie said, ask Kyle when we're going for 100-0 and with Scott and Cutthroat.
Fucking never.
I feel disrespected. Yo, me, you, and Reed could go 100-0 Cutthroat right now. I'm just kidding. That
for that long?
mode's fucking ass.
Yeah. We could do it, but it's ass.
It's so ass. But I'm down. Reed?
Who has to abandon ship through the smoke, but it doesn't matter.
Cutthroat?
Yeah, 100-0 Cutthroat.
Unless Illy. I mean, he is a player to watch
maybe.
Oh my god, this guy doesn't fucking want it.
Near impossible.
Get Eddie.
Yeah, Eddie's keen.
He's gonna wait this one out. This is an opportunity, and he finds inside, but he can't get him down. Goes for scrap. Will get that kill as well. The reach.
Oh my god.
And he finds the second, and now only CleanX stands behind him in the clutch. He knows where he's gonna be as well. The wrap.
No.
You fucking shit stain.
Illy was 1 bullet from the 1v3. Cold War gunfight was the best. Nah, MW19 gunfight, I will say, was the best. Cold Wars was fun, but the MW19 gunfight maps were the best, bro.
Yeah, Speedball.
Speedball.
Oh,
man.
King.
Hack. They were so good, bro.
Hill. Nothing.
Second shot on scrap. So Illy does play that perfectly, but a 1 versus 3 is still a 1 versus 3.
Speedball, bro.
Perfect 6-0.
Any 1v1 speedball, Chows? I'll load it up right now.
Yes, it looks like maybe an aggressive push again here for CleanX. Already that call has come through. He may have noticed the gap in the defense, and I think he has as well. Oh, he jumps through, he's been caught. They get taken down. Arsenal just gets the timing on him. Envoy will bring that back to a 3 versus 3. Pressure now on. The main hitman has been taken out from Ultra. Surge have an opportunity.
Oh.
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 Cold War maps were better? Nah. What were the Cold War maps? The only one I can think of is Game Show. KGB, KGB, ICBM. They were okay.
Ubon.
Yeah.
That map was terrible.
Yeah. Nah, I'm taking MW19 maps. They weren't bad, but they're scrappy, dude. The way that he drinks out the side of his mouth makes you want to fucking rock him.
Dishing out the H2O, 2 bullets, 2 bursts. I don't know. There it is.
Am I dumb for not using a red dot on my pistol?
No, I think it's ugly.
Yeah.
Behind him for Huke, who got the read essentially. Surge, no
Huke.
so far in this
Huke. Huke the nuke. I just have the hook up my.
Abuza is fucking terrible. Guy's got a fat donut right now, dude. And he went like fucking almost double neg in the hard point.
This time he is straight through the middle of the map in the first 13 seconds. Like, talking about a team that's playing with confidence, there is no awareness that CleanX is officially behind enemy lines, and maybe Illy actually right next to a guy.
Illy and a Gilly.
Doesn't check it. He gets blooded. CleanX for the freebie, and this is. Yeah, Surge, not the best SDC of the game. Maybe a top-notch.
I did say hot 6-0 incoming.
You did. I really like the Surge camo. I can't lie.
Yeah, it does go kind of crazy. Might be my next cop.
I copped an MW 2019 Surge for my first one.
I think both years I've only copped subliners.
I mean, again, we've had a fair.
I guess there's been. Wait, what? Oh, Cold War? What did I cop in Cold War?
I had LA Thieves and Optic in Cold War.
I think I had FaZe in. I don't know. I know I got NYSL and MW19 and last year just because I like the yellow and black. But other than that, nothing really rings a bell.
I had Huntsman and Surge in MW 2019.
I had LA. I probably did for Cold War. Yeah, it was something that was red. I know that for sure.
For sure for Cold War, we both had LA and Optics. We would be matching on both.
Huh?
I said I'm pretty sure we both had LA Thieves and Optic for Cold War.
I think you're right. Oh, it was a hot 6-0. All right.
Posting it up.
Yo, am I going back to Kick? Am I going over to Kick Chat? Am I going to Kick Chat? Am I going to fucking Kick right now? Yeah? Yeah, I'm going to... All right, my bad. I get excited to play GBs with you, Kyle.
Oh, me too.
Oh, I get so fucking excited. I'm about to post this RIP game battles clip. I don't want to wait any longer.
Post it.
Wipe that ass.
Post that clip. Oh, I'm back on Kick.
Did you go live on YouTube?
Yeah, I did.
You motherfucker. You told me you weren't going to. I would have tabbed you up.
Oh, I'm sorry. All good.
All right, chat. See y'all over on Kick.